my grandma, she used to sing in the choir, Main Road, and you know when you from the neighborhood, that's the street you rep in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You rep your main road. So if you want to be honest, I got probably like 10 kids.
Okay, Papa.
My oldest boy, he's 14. He does music. He be in his room making his own records. He know how to record himself. He know how to mix the records. You know, to the level that he would want to hear them. My favorite albums are produced by Al entirely because those the ones that got me lit. I may approach the beats a little more creatively sometimes because Al, you know, he pushed me to be great. So, you know, a lot of producers accept whatever I scribble and go in the booth and put together. But Al, he always pushed me to go a little harder, and he know that music better than me. So I just trust his judgment. So when he
and then now you're at a show and you have Jay-Z come up to you and say to you, your pen game is, what did he say? Your pen game was amazing or something like that?
You have an incredible pen
game.
Yeah, it's your boy Fernando, and this is Force to Win Podcast. This episode is brought to you by Lavish Life Films, man. This is our guy. He's part of the family. He's part of the team. If you're watching this right now, this is a Lavish Life Films production. Shout out to my guy, Luke. All this professional shit I'm talking to you right now, fuck that. This is family. You know what he does. Video production, photos, Christmas photos, holiday, whatever you need. You got some clothing, you know what I'm saying? You got some brands you want to take pictures with. This is the guy to come to, man. He's going to get you right. Dope studio, dope location, very, very professional, very much on time with everything. Holla at my guy, Lavish Life Films, man. You see what we've been doing out here for the past almost 2 years now, right? Yeah, Lavish Life Films, he's the guy. He's the one that have us real looking good, man. You know what I'm saying? Lavish Life Films, make sure you holla at them. It's Force to Win Podcast. You know the vibes. Get with us.
Yeah, man, we back for another exciting episode, man. Force to Win Podcast. It's your boy, Frank Nino.
It's your girl, Leticia J.
Oh, hold on. We got my guy here, Boldy James, in the building.
Where we at with it?
Straight from Detroit. That microphone right? We want to make sure that shit is tight. Make sure you okay. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all log on to www.forcetowin.com. You know, we got the merch on there. You know, we got the radio stations. You know, put your name, give us your number, email address. You know, we're going to give you the list of 900 radio stations to tap in with on an independent artist. Make sure y'all go tap in and go do that. You feel me? Shout out to my guy Lavish Luke, you know what I'm saying? It's a new year, we here. Shout out to my guy Term, feel me? We here. Lowell, Mass, you know, up in his headquarters, feel me? That's love, you know, it's that Mass connection, New England, stand the fuck up, feel me? But yeah, man, what's going on, Leticia? What we doing?
So it's the top of the year, and it's a pleasure to start it off with you, right? So I've definitely seen you around the last couple of years around Butch. That's where I first kind of met you or seen you around or whatever the case may be. So again, thank you for joining us today to make this new year happening for us.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes. So I don't know if I want to take it back a little bit. How long you been rapping for? What year did you start rapping?
Like 88, 89.
That young?
Mm-hmm.
So you was probably about 8, 10, 9?
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
You don't want to tell his age?
7. I was 6 or 7.
Okay. And what made you start? Well, who influenced you?
You know, the neighborhood, the local jokers, the hustlers. I mean, you know, the neighborhood, local dealers, and you know what I'm saying, certain family members that I seen like having like success out of certain things they was doing. And then my grandma, she used to sing in the choir, in the church choir, and she used to do records for Motown. So I just remember like hearing stories of her doing music, and it made me interested in, you know, wanting to hear more music. And as I listened to more music and fell in love with like certain samples of that we use now, but the original records back then, it made me wanna rap over like the parts of the beat that'd be empty.
Yeah.
So we used to make skip tapes, and we used to take that part of the record and try to loop it on a cassette tape, and the loop used to miss. It wasn't on time correctly, and you know, you used to have to try to rhyme and catch the flow even when the tape popped. So that's how I started, and then I started making beats, and I didn't revisit writing the music till I got in like 6th, 7th grade.
And then when did you actually start like recording and taking it seriously?
Maybe long live my brother Torrance. He took me to the studio when I was like maybe 16. He took me to the studio when I was like 16, and I made my first record. So that was like 98 maybe.
You still remember the lyrics to that? Could you spit it right now if I asked you to?
I wouldn't want to.
So you done improved from then. I don't want to even do that, but you know that's early. You know what I'm saying? I had to start from somewhere. You feel me? I had to start from somewhere. Was it your name DJ something back then too?
DJ Mooch.
DJ Mooch.
Okay.
My nickname Moochie. You know what I'm saying? So all the guys on my block I grew up on the east side, that's what they used to call me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, they was older than me too, so it kind of stuck.
So when and why did you go from DJ Mooch to Boldy James?
Cause my real name is James.
Yes.
And I had a homie when I moved to the west side, when I got a little older, my across the street neighbor, his nickname was Boldy, and his real name was James too. His name was James Osley III, and my name was James Jones III. So he didn't rap, he just was a trap star. So me following behind him, jumping in the car with him, smoking weed, you know, one day I had told him, like, I'm thinking about rapping and taking this shit serious. He like, yeah, I've been noticing, like, you know, been trying to, like, you know, mess with the music a little bit. And I'm like, nah, like, I'm thinking about going full time with it, and I'm thinking about calling myself Boldy James. And he like, shit, I don't rap, like, why wouldn't you? You my little brother, like, you know, when he stamped it. And then he ended up getting killed shortly after, so it just meant that much more to me. Like, you know.
So that made you go that much harder.
Just to have the blessing to run with his name, you know, so I already was from the same block. You know what I'm saying? We originally like from the same main road, and you know, when you from the neighborhood, that's the street you rep in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You rep your main road, so we both was from 6 Mile, so you know what I mean? I just felt like now my guy, I carry his legacy, live through me, through the music, and just when people see, like, you know, the way this turned out for me, you know what I mean? So, you know, got sentimental value.
Yeah. So I know you say you were a single father, you know what I'm saying? And how do you balance that? You put out so much music, you're always working, you're touring, but you're also taking care of kids full time. How do you balance that?
I mean, as they say, it take a village, so I got help, you know what I mean? I just don't got the type of help I need, you know.
How many?
I got 3.
Okay. Well, I read somewhere you had, or seen somewhere you had 6.
You got 3
No,
biological.
I got 3 biological children, but I got some stepchildren that I really raised, and I count them too, but they are grown and, you know what I'm saying, on their own time right now. So I guess I didn't say that on purpose. I was just trying to be technical about it. Like, I got 3 children, like, under my roof right now, you know, that's mine, like, that, you know, my biological children, you know what I'm saying? So I would just answer you, like, on the straight up and down side, but if you want to be honest, I got probably like 10 kids.
Okay, Papa.
You've been taking care. Yeah, that's good, man. Shout out to my guy Turn once again, man. He got, you know, the good dad gang situation, man. You know, he does a lot with that around Father's Day. You know, does like stuff in the park. What else you be doing, Term? Backpack giveaways.
Food drives. We do haircuts for the kids in the hood.
Yeah.
All that type of shit.
It's fatherhood, you know, mixed with the music. That's definitely a blessing, you know, and it could be a challenge, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, this music game. You gotta put a lot into it. Like, it takes a lot of your time. You know, a lot of sacrifice though. But in order to do it, you know, you just gotta have that mindset. And like you said, it takes a village, man. You know what I mean? So I commend you on that, man. You know.
Now your oldest is a boy, right?
No, my oldest is my daughter. She just turned 17, December the 23rd.
Are any of them into music? Do any of them do music?
My oldest boy, he's 14. He does music.
Do you help him write or
Mm-mm.
no? He does everything on his own.
Bought him his own studio. He be in his room. He record on his phone mostly, but he be in his room making his own records. He know how to record himself. He know how to mix the records. You know, to the level that he would want to hear him. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I know he ain't cold like Term and Stat. Like, he don't really know. He don't know how to really get with the nitty gritty with it, but he do his thing though, and I respect it because it keep him out of trouble.
Is he more of a dad rapper, or is he more of like the typical Chicago, Detroit drill rapper?
You said it right. He got like a Chicago, Detroit, Milwaukee, LA splice on him. His attitude is Detroit. His approach towards the music is Detroit. I don't think he really sound like what most Detroiters sound like to everybody else. You know, because a lot of people tell me I don't sound like I'm from Detroit. I disagree, but you know, that's their opinion.
Well, to me, Detroit got a couple different sounds, like, you know, especially up like right now. So you got like, how am I gonna put this? So you got like, say like Eminem, you know, the D12. You got Royce the 5'9". You know, they're like more, you know, technical, you know, bar
The big
spitter.
dogs.
Big dog.
We not gonna ever put them in the bracket of anybody that's not, you know, on their level in Detroit. Cause M and Royce, that's like, you don't get that in a lifetime in no city. You know what I'm saying? They could have been from anywhere and would have been the dopest. You feel me? It's not like that in a lot of cases. So I try to protect like the Eminem, Royce the 5'9", questions, and like when people compare apples to oranges, that's not.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm not comparing. I'm just saying the different sounds we have out of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you, like I said, you got the technical spitters like an Eminem, Royce the 5'9", people who really use that pen.
Top tier.
You feel what I'm saying? Not to say the other, you know, music isn't top tier.
The guys got some cold scribbles on them too, cause the style in Detroit now is they like imperfection. That's perfect. It's on purpose though. They rhyme off beat in front and
so
behind the beat.
Is that the
purpose.
other? That's the other type of style you
Yeah, because they trying to bring like.
So what artists from Detroit will you put under that style you just mentioned?
A lot of them. Most of the young artists that came after me. The list goes on. You can listen to the records. They fall off and onto the beat on purpose.
Yeah.
It's like
Skillet Baby. You got.
It's like they perfect imperfection. They don't want the record too scripted. They don't want it to sound how technical we are with those records. Like the artists from me and above, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones above me in Detroit, they got like a real technical. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that shit get like next level with how serious they take the schemes and you know the way they approach the beat. The young guys just want to have fun on the beat and do the shit that the hoes love. You feel me? It's all about the club scene and, you know what I'm saying, the thotty who's shaking her ass drunk to this record. So they follow suit of a lot of shit they see work, and you know they just come up with their own versions of it.
Yeah. So that Detroit sounds like to me, I used to compare it to me from being out here in the East Coast, coming from Mass, you know, New York type stuff that I grew up on. I compare the Detroit sound like you just mentioned to like, you know, maybe Cali, like Oakland upstate, like Cali, something like that. I feel like it's infused with that. You agree with me, or I'm just looking for my angle? You feel me?
It's bits and pieces to a lot of that has something to do with it. It's definitely influenced by a lot of that, because the records out in Cali they've been turned up. You know, they always make good club records. You know what I'm saying? You hear those records in the club, even the older ones. You know what I'm saying? You gonna vibe out to them. the young guys now is like it's like a mumble rap slash they don't like the rhyme.
My son listens to all that.
Or they rhyme, but they rhyme off.
No, like they
rhyme, but it's not like how
like
on each.
They
not,
butcher it. It's like they make it work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They make it rhyme.
Mm-hmm.
That's an art in itself. Like it's a uniqueness in that.
Yeah, because people love it though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. People do love it. Like especially around here, Connecticut, Rhode Island. Like we book a lot of them people from Detroit that do that type of sound. You know what I'm saying? So it caught on.
Sada Baby.
Sada Baby. Yep.
4-2 Doug. You know what I'm saying? The Babyface Rays.
Icewear Vezel.
Shout out to Viz. You know what I'm saying? Peasy, Baby Money. We got some dope artists at the crib. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of young niggas kicking ass at the crib right now. You know what
Detroit
I'm saying?
definitely.
Respect, like to all the guys that's feeding their family off, doing something they love to do, and you know what I'm saying, they not adding to the problem in the street. You know what I'm saying, with the knuckleheads creating all this friction, all this trouble and shit that's going on. You know, you seeing on the news every day and shit. Like, you know, you could tell like a lot of them happy with what they doing, and they don't want the shit to stop. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make better decisions and, you know what I'm saying, think like what's more conducive for their kids and their futures. So I respect.
So in Detroit, coming up, you got the east side. Like you said, you got the west side. Is there like a little chitlin circuit in Detroit where if you follow this type of formula, you can get like a buzz before you can like, you know, reach out to different markets? Or is it like...
Oh yeah, it's like what they say term is sound anything like Bojack and sign right here. Nah, I'm just talking shit.
Talk that shit, man. Talk that.
Yeah, it's a
you know,
it's a little club post everybody chasing. You know what I'm saying? It's like a like even Rio. He not from Detroit, but he might as well be. You know what I'm saying? All the love you get in the city. You know what I'm saying? He one of the coldest to me because he don't write, and he got like a dope humorous flow. You know what I'm saying? It's like comedy.
So you don't write?
Nah, he don't write. But then that shit so ghetto, he mixing like the comedy with being a hood nigga that really can rap. But, you know what I'm saying, it's humorous enough to do it. He like, you know what I'm saying, he got your brain doing multiple things at once. And I think that's dope, like to not be a one-track minded type of artist. Because, you know, I get caught up in that sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a lot of shit I care to talk about. I bottle a lot of shit up. And I be wanting to kick it about a lot of shit. But, you know, I be trying to stay safe and free. So, you know what I'm saying? I talk in riddles and shit sometimes, but I feel like my topic of discussion be one track a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? So I try to find different shit to talk about, but, you know, nigga, I'm a hood nigga, so it's hard to, like, talk about a lot of shit I don't know, so it helped to, you know, go with Al overseas and see different things and shit. And you be thinking like you want to get away from the hood so bad until you actually get away from it. It's like I be gone for weeks at a time. It's like I just want to go back home to the bullshit that I thought I hated so much. You know what I'm saying? So all the nigga know.
Now, how did the relationship begin between you and Al?
Through my cousin Chuck English from the Cool Kids.
Okay. And then you guys just clicked from there.
Yeah, I was on the run actually, and I went to South by Southwest with Chuck, and I met Alchemist. You know, the rest history.
Do you feel like some of your best albums are produced with him?
Of course, my favorite albums are produced by Al entirely because those the ones that got me lit. All the rest of this, like, just to keep the attention of the fans until me and Al drop.
Now, I seen that the price of tea in China is what actually kind of like, that's where you changed. That you came back out with that album and your whole style changed from there. Is that true?
No, I always had the same style. I just feel like I may approach the beats a little more creatively sometimes, cause Al, you know, he pushed me to be great. So, you know, a lot of producers accept whatever I scribble and go in the booth and put together. But Al, he always pushed me to go a little harder, and he know that music better than me, so I just trust his judgment. So when he like, yeah, that's cool, you know, but I feel like you can go harder than that, you know. I always listen, and you know what I'm saying? I just take his advice, and it always work for the greater good of both of us. So I don't know. I don't really know how to answer that. I just know. Since price of tea, everything have been going up since then. So I guess you're right in most cases. You know what I'm saying?
Now, so you're a writer, or do you just come off the head?
Pause.
Sorry. Okay, let me reword that. Let me reword that.
She said writer, but you could have took that like, am I a writer?
Are you a writer? Do you write?
It's crazy.
Do you write? Do you write, or do you? I was gonna say another one too, but let me pause that one. Are you a writer, or do you just
freestyle?
Freestyle. There you go.
I challenge myself now that I know that's what's going on, because I used to be able to smoke a blunt in the car with the guys and pop my shit, you know what I'm saying? I write more than anything, but I do have records that, you know, I freestyle.
Okay.
I still respect people who write, man, on the paper, you know, or your phone or your tech. Write. Let's come with these lyrics. You know, it's okay, man.
No, but all beats.
You know what I'm saying?
All beats.
Now, sometimes, no, if it's, you know, the beat got you going, and you can just, sometimes something triggers in your brain. You know what I'm saying? The brain is an amazing thing.
It's a weird break on the punch.
You know?
It's a weird break on the punch records that these guys create. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you write, your timing is better on how you deliver the record.
Yeah.
Because you actually write for the pauses and the breaks on the beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those punch records they make, the words overlap from the last bar that was laid. So
punch records to me is not freestyling. That's just, you go to the booth, you might say 3-4 bars, you stop, think about it, okay.
Yeah, but it's still, a lot of times they let it overlap, meaning like they don't get a record time to breathe. They go straight in after the end of the last thought was, you know what I'm saying, recorded. And then a lot of times they go in before the last thought was even plays out. It's like they don't even wait sometimes before they just go straight in, and they like the records like that. Like, I can't explain this.
No,
like,
I got you.
Yeah, if I was to play a record, you would see what I'm talking about. Like, I actually write for the, you know what I'm saying, the pauses and the slams and the breaks and the gaps in the beat. I'm listening to the record, like scripting it, but this is what I've been doing for over 30 fucking years, you know what I'm saying?
So you're a private person. How do you decide what parts of your life gets put into your music?
Do I seem like a private person?
You seem like a private person. You seem like you're very private. I don't feel like you're one of those people that's out there for clout or looking for fame or anything. Are you a private person? Let me repeat that. Let me re-ask that.
I always been like shy to a certain degree, so yeah, I'm very private about a lot of things because I got a lot to hide, and I know everything ain't for everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't for the internet. Everything ain't for, you know, me to broadcast, to even have somebody be opinionated about, you know, and that come from like hustling, you know what I'm saying? That come from being sneaky my whole life, because my pops was a cop too, so I'm a different type of sneaky, you know what I'm saying? Always been very respectful, like trying not to rub, you know, the bullshit in my pop's face and let that embarrass him. You know, I try to always like keep to myself and, you know, take my own bumps and bruises on the chin, you know what I'm saying? I didn't try to really like live off my pop's name, even though like that's something automatic when your pops is like a mob figure, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't
Hold on. So your pops was like a mob figure, but then he became...
Nah, he been a cop. He was a cop since he was 18, but you gotta remember, he's still from the city. He still went to, you know what I mean, Cooley High with, you know, all his guys, and you grow up, your friends still your friends. You know, you just, you know, do what you do to feed your family. And then I'm his only son, so I just took the risks and gambles that he probably did when he was younger, but I just really like took it to new heights. I never punched the clock, never had a job a day in my life. I ain't finished school. You know what I'm saying? Same song and dance as a lot of people say, like they was outside, but like I don't got a prison number, so that's kind of like what made me the coldest. But I had my pops for that, so me always like hiding everything kind of was in my favor growing up hustling, cause I never like I never really did nothing to like broadcast nothing that told on me for me, you know what I'm saying? And I never tell on myself, so you know what I mean? It's like I guess I'm private to the degree of like I just always had a lot to hide, so it don't be nothing to talk about. You know, I just like to take care of my business and let the work show.
That's definitely a good way to move. You know, especially in these days, man. Seem like a lot of motherfuckers is telling, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's all they do.
I don't even know what's going on. I don't like to even like, you know.
Not none of my guys.
Is that no doubt? I respect it. So I had a debate with my peoples yesterday, man. We was just talking, and we were just talking about telling. Period. And it was like I brought up a opinion on. I think there's degrees in telling. You feel me? I mean, if you told, you told. Regardless, you told, you told. You feel what I'm saying? But like you have first degree murder, second degree murder. You know what I'm saying? You got manslaughter. You feel what I'm saying? You still killed somebody, but there's different degrees of it. So my question to you is: do you feel there's different degrees of telling, or it's just you told, you told?
You told, you bold. I don't got nothing to do with that. I had to cut a nigga off I love because he told, man, and it hurt my heart. You know what I'm saying? But the guys told me like, nah, we ain't doing that, Bojack. Like, that shit over with. Like, that nigga dead to us. And it's like, you know, you ain't no selective politicking with no rats. That's just
what I mean by degree. So you got, so to me, like, say like
that's selective politicking.
Okay, all right. You know, we got that opinion. What I'm saying is like to me. So you got like first degree telling. You got a motherfucker who just put the wire. He got in trouble. He put the wire on. He setting motherfuckers up. You feel what I'm saying?
That just sound cool to you.
No, I'm just all right. So I'm just listen. I'm not saying listen. Everybody, if you told, you told. But what I'm saying is, just like I said, if you're a killer, right? You got first degree. You plan to do it. You did it. Boom. Second degree. You know, was it premeditated? You know, stuff like that. You feel me? So, but you still killed somebody. I'm not saying you didn't tell. I'm just saying,
you killed somebody? Okay, and what happened after you killed somebody?
Yeah. Huh? So there's lesser sentence for second degree. It's more for a first degree. You feel what I'm saying?
So saying it's a first, second, third degree snitching?
That's what I'm asking you. What's your opinion on that?
That's what I say. That
now because okay,
the thought of that must just sound cool to you because what I'm telling you is it could be from the smallest, you know what I'm saying, criminal offense to something that, you know, can carry light years. You know what I'm saying? Type of time. So,
cause you got people in it like.
But if you told, you bold, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. A lot of niggas. Only thing I feel like that's not telling, cause a lot of niggas incriminate themselves. But long as nobody else is involved in what you speaking about, then it shouldn't be like, you know, you ain't do nothing wrong. But if somebody went to jail off your word, off your merit, you know what I'm saying, then you bold, bro. Like, it ain't no, you can't defend that, because I done been in some real life situations.
I'm not.
Bro, look, listen on everything I love, Brody. I done been in some real life situations, brother. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can interview my pops about some shit like this. Like, you know, like I told y'all, he's a cop. He ain't gonna lie about none of this shit. I done been in some real life situations that a lot of dudes would have folded, right? I'm like, I probably weigh like $165 now since I've been hurt. You know what I'm saying? Since my accident, I probably weigh about $165, pushing back at $170. But imagine me like 145, 140, you know what I'm saying, 18, 19 years old, locked up around all killers, you know what I'm saying, and most niggas would have folded, you feel me, and that shit never crossed my mind, bro.
No doubt.
So, what Young Thug say, shit, we go to jail, whoop-de-doo. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, though, gang. That's how I rock. That's how I was raised. Like, my pops, he didn't even play that title telling shit. And he was a cop. Like, you fuck around, try to tell on one of the cousins or, you know what I'm saying, one of the bleeds that we grew up in, how we grew up in our kennel, and the nigga telling fuck around and get in trouble. Cause it's like, what the fuck is you telling folks? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me do my job and be a parent and figure this shit out. I didn't need you to tell me that. I damn near knew it already. But nah, it's less attention on the motherfucker that did the shit he in trouble for than opposed to the motherfucker running his mouth. That's just how we was raised.
Yes, sir.
From scratch. So niggas just gotta know what they signing up for. You in the street. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what comes with this shit.
You gotta sign up for it, definitely. Anything away from that. My thing is, you told. But what I'm saying is, there's niggas that go around, set motherfuckers up, and then there's people who just talk too much. Get in an interrogation room, you're nervous, you did this, you did that, but you implicated somebody by being too nervous and it tripped you up. You know what I'm saying?
You ever been locked up?
Yeah, I've been locked up, but not long. You know what I'm saying?
Like you ever caught a case?
Yeah, I caught a
Crazy
case, but not crazy.
case?
Not crazy though. No.
Felony case?
No.
So like, oh, this just speculation. When you talking to me, you just saying like hypothetically, like this how you think shit is.
No, I didn't say it's like this. I'm asking. We just came up with this thing when we was just all talking. We just having a conversation, and we was just talking about how different people, like selective politics. We're talking about selective politics. How people say this person didn't tell, but this person told, and he didn't tell because he did this and that. You feel what I'm saying? So then I just came up with like, we're just talking about like, is it different degrees? I mean, first of all, you told. Somebody went to jail off your word. You told. But is it the same as somebody who set somebody up, or you know what I'm saying, or you did too much talking because you got tripped up with your words? You know what I'm saying? Like, because some people told, but it was on some like, damn, I might have just said too much. I might have corroborated the evidence. Now it's like this nigga. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Or I might have took a plea deal who's got all my people fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's why it becomes selective. You know what I mean? And people would be having debates about it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? You might have told, your code D might have fucking died. So you just put it on him. You know what I'm saying?
As I'm saying, you keep
some people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we just had this conversation, so I'll just, just bringing it up, man. I'm not.
Like some people look at that as snitching. Like,
Yeah.
if your homeboy pass away and then you dump all your charges off on one of the guys and shit, like, some people deem that as telling. You know what I mean? Like me, I don't know how I view that situation, but I know how it'll look if I was locked up reading that paperwork. See, it's one thing somebody telling you something, and then there's one thing you reading that black and white. You know what I'm saying? You see that black and white, and it just don't look right. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, some niggas tell on themselves, but when you read the black and white, it sound like, they actually told. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Until you get to the nitty gritty, if you really know how to read paperwork, or like some people try to send the police in circles and just talk loops around the police about a whole bunch of shit that's not true, just to send them off mentally and not get them to be able to focus on the matter at hand, like what's really going on, what they really red-handed about. You trying to, I could tell you this, that, this, and the third, and the shit they talk about might not even exist. But when you read that paperwork, it's not gonna look good.
Yeah,
It looks like you singing like a little
bitch. You see
bitch.
what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So niggas go through that too, and then they be in there trying to explain how they didn't tell. They was just, as you say, talking too much. You know what I'm saying?
But they told, because somebody went to jail off your talking. So I get it. That's all.
Like I wish my interrogation video was available. You know what I'm saying? Because they handcuffed me to a desk. My wrist and my ankle shackled to the desk. And they came in playing good cop, bad cop. They slid a manila envelope in front of me, and it said robbery homicide. They opened the manila envelope up, and it was a VHS. This how long ago this was. It was a VHS tape. And they said they had some security footage of me pulling a pistol out, shooting the gun, and they say when I shot the gun at who I shot the gun at, not only was they charging me for the incident of me, you know what I'm saying, discharging the firearm, they said they also was gonna charge me with an old lady who was there when I pulled the gun out and started shooting. She had a heart attack and died. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like I say, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, I just know when they slid that tape in front of me and they was trying to get me to cooperate and tell them anything that they wanted to hear, it was like, man, you got me fucked up, bro. Like, you know, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't me on there, bro. You can take me back where you got me from, bro. You feel me? Like,
Still tall, still them still. I respect it.
You got to.
Definitely.
I can't even hold my head up in there if I don't stand up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's the first thing a nigga gotta know about me is I didn't fold. You feel me? That's a man's world. That's why everybody fold, cause you know they wasn't raised correctly to know. You know what I'm saying? To have the proper respects and discipline and, you know what I'm saying, even self-respect to, you know what I'm saying, to honor and banner being a stand-up guy. Feel me? And when you walk through those juvenile halls or those facilities, you know what I'm saying, those federal penitentiaries and shit like that, like, as long as you ain't fold and you stood on stilts with whatever you made your mind up to do, if you was outside, they gonna respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? It always look a little tricky when, you know, your paperwork questionable or the story ain't adding up. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Okay, back to the music. So what do you want listeners to get from your music when they listen to one of your projects? How do you want them to feel?
I want them to feel like just ain't no cap in my raps, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm just kicking the game, just trying to get y'all to look at things from my perspective, but I also be trying to scare the youngest straight too, because it's a lot of pros and cons that come with street life. It ain't always gonna be ups and sunny days, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more dark days and hard times than it's gonna be anything. And if you ain't got the stomach for that shit, keep your ass in school or go pick up a skilled trade and do something else, because, you know, if you ain't built for that shit, them streets will swallow you whole. You know what I'm saying? And
yes, sir.
that just be, you know, that's the method to my madness with the music I write. I don't be trying to gloat or glorify street life. It's just really my life. I'm really one of the guys really from the neighborhood who, you know, made it out skin of their teeth. And, you know, I got a t-shirt, a postcard, you know what I'm saying? I could tell you all about it, you know what I'm saying? I could write a book about this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of t-shirt, postcard, you're big on merch. So you're like the only artist that has trading cards, baseball trading cards. What made you come up with that idea?
That was Alchemist, you know, he's a genius. He think of so much crazy shit and just bring it to life, and then you look up and a lot of other motherfuckers be getting credit for his genius, but he just a great friend and a great business partner to have, because he just teach you how to think outside the box more. Cause you know when you grow up in the ghetto, you be feeling boxed in like this is the majority rule and everybody is impoverished, and you know what I'm saying, gotta figure out how to get this shit from the ground up. But then when you get in the real world and you step outside that box, you get to noticing like, nah, it's people really living life out here with their shit together. You know what I'm saying? There's people spending money on shit they love to do. They traveling. You know, they got multiple streams of income and different hustles. You know what I'm saying? They multifaceted with this, and Al just teach me like it's more to life than drugs and ghetto shit. You know what I'm saying? You better than that, Bojack. Like, I see more in you than what you see in yourself, and that's just the type of brother he is. He the one where if this, you know, as they say, a marathon, you know what I'm saying? We running this race. Once I start like breaking down and losing speed and, you know what I'm saying, losing momentum, Al the type to stop, come back, pick you up, motivate you, and push you up the hill so we can finish this race out. You know what I'm saying? And he don't have to do that. He working with all type of legends. You know, he got albums with Hit Boy and 2 Chainz and Larry June. You know, new Freddie Gibbs projects. You know what I mean? He new Erykah Badu album, like all type of shit. Al been kicking ass, and you know, they always try to sweep his legacy under the rug over a lot of shit that people banner. But in my opinion, he outworks everybody to a certain degree, and his consistency, you know, is at an all-time high. You feel me? He my GOAT in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He always gonna be my favorite. But he just so happened to be my brother, and it's just like, you know what I mean?
I was gonna say, you probably made so many connections over the years with people. Would you say that's the most meaningful connection that you've made in the industry?
Of course. Like, yeah, because of Alchemist, people damn near like give me flowers like I'm one of the ones for real, you know?
You are one of them ones, so you gotta take that and run with it.
I mean, but musically is another world, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many great musicians and there's so much other shit that people bite on more than my music. But my music is like, it's more personal. Maybe if I wrote my music to cater to my fans more, I probably would get a better response out of my music. But I'm also from the less is more world, so I don't be tripping.
So you make your music to cater to yourself, not really to your fans.
It's therapeutic. It's like I'm just trying to free my thoughts of even thinking like this sometimes, you know, and I need to hear it sometimes, so maybe I won't act on it.
But you doing it for yourself, and that's what engages the fans, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes people fuck with you, because what you're talking about is coming from a real place. So I don't, you know, when I hear people talking about they want to cater to the fan, like you want to make music for the fan. What does that mean to me? I don't know, because if I'm not a musician, but if I was, I'm gonna talk my personal experience. And
I told you all that
comes from me.
All the guys do is make the songs for the chicks. It's like when they hear the bounce in the beat, they know a chick can shake their ass to it. They try to come up with some catchy shit to just, you know what I mean, fit in with like that in crowd at the moment. Me, I just try to break the rules with all that shit. I don't even hang out really. I go out every blue moon, you know what I'm saying? Right. Gotta be like special occasion or somebody dragging me out or some shit. But
so you got two different ways, but I think the way you're doing is more authentic, and that's how you build a cult following to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because they engaging with you. They like Boldy James because what he's talking about. They know your life. Like you said, it's therapeutic to you. You don't talk to nobody really. You know what I'm saying? This is like therapy. You being your own therapist basically. That beat comes on, the beat's your therapist, and you start talking. And you just talking some real shit that you're going through and people can relate to. You feel what I'm saying? It's not, you're not going with the times. You're not, like you say, you're not trying to make it, you know, Pacific song for the chicks, and you're just doing Boldy. You feel what I'm saying?
For real.
And I feel like that's the longevity of what can go on for years after. It's not for now. I feel like if you chase what's going on now, you might hit off for right now, but that shit would die out like a microwave. Like you get heated up fast, gets cold quick. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's not, you know, microwave is like authentic. It's like fake heat. You know what I'm saying? Radiation. You know what I'm saying? It's not really real heat. You feel what I'm saying? So what you're doing is real heat. It's coming from you, and you're doing the cult following doing it. You know, so I don't feel like, yeah, definitely not. I'm more a folk artist that do that. You know what I'm saying? Than just follow the style, the fad, or you know what I'm saying?
So we had this conversation with talking to Term earlier. How often do you drop music?
See, it seemed like, because I drop a lot of music, it seemed like I'm always in the studio, don't it?
That's what I was gonna say. Are you often in the studio? Do you hold on to music? How often do you drop? Like,
He got an album with Static. Hopefully we'll get it end of 2026. I know they started the album. So I just want to throw that out there.
Shout out Static
Yeah,
Selector.
just want to throw that out there for
But
the fans.
2025, he dropped like 10 albums. What, 10, 11?
Like 12.
Oh, 12. Okay, I was off.
Down.
I was off
Look,
one.
I thought you dropped enough.
Yeah, I did 6, but shit, 12 is crazy.
It's what,
You did
right?
like, yeah, you know what I'm
I
saying?
gotta work harder.
So, how does that work for you?
When I do go to the studio, it's like the music write itself, cause it's probably so much that didn't happen that once I hear the beat, it's like the rhyme down there scribble itself, like. And I'm a perfectionist, so it gotta sound a certain way, but you know. Maybe if I didn't care so much about how it sounded and I just spoke my mind too. And I just like really just spoke my mind and didn't care about it being so. But I think that's what y'all love, like, cause I take care of it. It's like, you gotta take care of the music. You know? I don't know, man. Ain't no real formula to that. I just
Everybody
got my
has their own formula. They have their own program. You know what I'm saying?
No, what I was gonna say is, okay, so some of the advice that we give to the artists, we give a light of advice to artists, right? Upcoming artists. How important is it to not sit on music?
I sit on a lot of music.
You do.
Yes, I
Why? Is
Because
it timeless?
I mean,
some of it's
Shut up.
not.
I'm talking to him.
Some of it's not. Some of it gets dated.
Let's splash you with this.
And I guess like it's just some of it's just dated, and you just don't want to mix drinks with the times at the moment. It's like if it's a lot of that shit, I'ma re-rock it one day, probably, cause it probably just wasn't the time for it, and if I reinvent it or spit certain shit over different beats or have somebody strip the intros and put different beats under them or something, it might be a different outcome, but
Okay.
at the moment you just be cool on certain records, you thought it was a good idea at the moment, then you hear it later and you like,
Cringe.
I mean, it don't be horrible, it's just like
Just
You
don't,
know.
just not, the
yeah,
time ain't
just
right.
not right now.
The time ain't right.
And then merch. I guess again we touched on merch, but how important is it as an artist to put out merch?
Really, I don't really put out a lot of merch. I should. I'm gonna do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do better.
So you just have the baseball cards, the baseball bat, whatever it is that Al.
Yeah,
put you on to.
this shit
That's it.
Al be cooking up, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got all that, but that's Al, you know what I'm saying? Al the type where, that's why I say he just 100, cause he the type, I be done pulled up on Al and he be done just handing me some money and I'm like, what's this for? And he like, I owe you that, and I'm like, what's this for? He like, man, it's all type of shit going on I've been putting together, like you too busy on that bullshit instead of focusing on your real craft and what it's supposed to be, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm gonna do better, cause I dress pretty cool when I want to, so I'm pretty sure I can sketch up some crazy designs and have people really like rocking that shit. I just want the right threads and the right prints and all that, and I'm gonna get it together though.
No, you definitely will. But to me, I think you have the right. You have the right to hold music because you drop so much, so you can have a whole bunch of we talking about. I think when people talk about holding music, when you don't have nothing out, you like you don't drop nothing, and you have all this music. You just say you dropped 12 in 1 year. You have the right. You have the motherfucking right to hold music. You drop. You feel me? So it's like, I just feel like these days dropping the music is what it is because basically streaming to me done switch the game up. So the more you have in your catalog, the more you get paid every quarter. You know what I'm saying? You got a dope viral moment. They're talking about Boldy James off some other shit. Your streams go up, more money. They go back. Who's this new fan? Who's Boldy James? Oh, okay. Let me go check him out. They get 1,000 songs. That one artist, that one consumer can just stream 1,000 songs. That's 1,000 streams from one person. You know what I'm saying? So that accumulates and adds up. So I feel like, yeah, drop the music. This ain't back in the day with the CDs and you have to manufacture it, package it up, throw it up in all the retail stores and all that. That shit is over. You know what I'm saying? So me, yeah, drop the music. And I like your motto. You know, you just dropping. You fuck with me, you fuck with me. You don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's there for you. You know, I know you have some opinions. People think you might drop too fast or, you know what I'm saying? But you're always growing new fans. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they might have not seen the one you dropped in January, you know? You dropped the one in November. You know, then you call a new fan in November. They might go back to January and see the album you dropped the first of the year. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, nigga, just drop. I mean, but, you know, different strokes with different folks, man. You know, some people have different marketing plans and different rollouts to where they want to drop every quarter, you know, or they want to drop twice a year. They might stretch a 15-track album for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it all depends, man. But I say these days, man, drop that music, man, because catalog is what matters. I think labels not even really making stars no more, right? Major labels ain't making stars like that no more. For what? Because back then you can put $1 million into a artist, right? And they can like what 10x that. You know what I'm saying? These days you can't do that because a lot of power is in our hand now as independent artists. We can put our own shit out. Our songs are in the same places as the big artists. You feel me? Spotify, Tidal, you know, Apple Music. Like you just upload a song through a distributor and it's there with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the technology done switch the game up. And I feel like as an artist, you should be just dropping that music and get your catalog right. You know, I don't all that major label and you know, it's cool because they want to partner with you now. If you got that catalog and you got some heat, now you got a buzz. They want to partner with you. They're not going to build you up. They're not going to develop you. You know, so you might as well just drop. Okay, Boldy, you up for an intermission?
He's having a moment. Okay, so everyone has their own definition of success. What is your definition of success, and do you feel you're successful?
Of course.
What is your definition of success?
Cause my kids happy, that makes me happy. You know, the house spacious enough where everybody comfortable in the crib. You know, either we eat out a lot, refrigerator stay full. The simple things, you know what I'm saying? The lights ain't never off. It's big screen TVs everywhere. I get a lot of fan love worldwide. Simple shit like I say, everybody happy, you know what I'm saying? My kids super spoiled. They ride around in drop top Rolls Royces and Bentley trucks and big ass Benzes and shit all day. I got a newborn, you know what I'm saying? He 10 months. I got a young girl. She half my age.
A young girl, like
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got a young girlfriend. She half my age.
Papa got his groove back? No, sorry.
Like I say, the simple shit, like, you know, all the shit I want, I got it out the way. I got it out my system. I just wanna learn the shit I supposed to know to, you know what I'm saying, big up everything I got going on, diversify my little portfolio and just turn my children up and get them ready for these grandkids and all this shit.
Why are you rushing the kids for grandkids? Like, they still young. Your daughter's what, you say 18?
No, I'm just saying, like, one day they really gonna have some children, so.
Yeah, but don't push that right now, lady.
Nah, I'm just saying, you gotta
As a man, we gotta think ahead.
You gotta get them, make sure they got some money, so when that day comes.
Thinking ahead. You want.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, we gotta think in the future, man.
I'm just on some, you know, some Big Papa shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna be Big Papa one day.
With that being said, right, you say you got a young girl, so does that mean you're ready to settle down, or you still...
I done pretty much settled down because, see, you don't know. See, I'm hell.
You say you're healed?
hell.
Oh,
H
hell.
H-E.
H-E double
Yeah.
hockey sticks.
Yeah, I'm hell. Like,
So,
yeah, she make me happy enough to where I don't gotta overdo it. I'm not a good cheater, so I always get caught. And then, no, I'm serious. I'm not a good cheater. I always get caught, cause I'm not as computer literate as I supposed to be. So, the phones and all that shit, I ain't, I don't know no better, you know what I'm saying? So,
I iCloud's connected to a whole bunch of other shit. And
I stay. But this the thing though. So, this a honest, I gotta ask y'all something.
yeah, go ahead.
Is something wrong with me? Okay.
Is something wrong?
I'm used to like foursomes and fivesomes and shit, right?
Okay.
So,
wait, would that be where you grew? Where you're from in Detroit? Is it a small city? Is it a small like?
Detroit big.
It's like probably like one of y'all big boroughs out here. That's probably Detroit.
Okay.
Maybe two of them.
Okay. Go ahead. Finish saying what you were saying. Okay, so you used to foursome, fivesomes, sixsomes.
Yeah, nah, like foursome.
You trying to, man? Come
nah,
on,
for real, like
you trying to put some. A lot of baking soda in that right there.
Like foursome.
That's enough baking
right?
soda.
So they know my appetite big for certain things, right? And then like I say, my girl young, so I might wake up with one of her friends in my bed.
Oh Jesus.
Wait, no, I'm serious. And y'all know I'm a man, so you know what I'm saying? The temptation, like, they got the best of me a couple times, you know what I'm saying?
Lord.
And I've been found myself in some trouble, like now she like possessive over me and don't like to share me, cause you know what I'm saying, the chick might wanna like experience that on her own time without her. So I go through I'm the guy in the city that they stalk, press the other chick about, like they like pulling up, jumping out, fighting, busting windows out, pulling guns, running each other over with cars. Like, I go through that.
Lord Jesus.
Oh, you got like a reality show shit type going on.
Right.
I'm serious. Like, this shit sound crazy, but like,
Listen.
no, I'm serious. Like,
right.
Listen.
Sounds like my life back in the days.
Boldy, you got him going crazy, huh?
Listen,
What's
bro.
going on over there?
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, my dude.
Guy got going crazy.
Not only your status, not only because of who you are.
That don't got nothing to do with nothing. You know, like,
so you was
the
that
money
nigga
and all
before.
that's cool. Like, you know how like it's like the money, the cars, the life, you know, and then, you know, it's the moment. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes the moment is like
How you make 'em
some
feel,
chicks
the
like,
moment.
yeah, but it's like they'll mistake that for love. You know what I'm saying? And really, it's like, who not gonna try their heart out? You know what I'm saying? When it's on the dance floor, you know what I'm saying?
When you're interacting with them in that way, do you let them know like, yo, this is what it is? There's no love.
See, I didn't been through all three phases of that. So you go through your phase where you don't volunteer no information.
Okay.
Okay, that backfires all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like you withholding information. You know what I'm saying? Then you go through your phase where you lie. You like, I don't really want to tell you what's going on. I'm gonna tell you a bunch of other shit, and then that backfire because it's like, you know what I'm saying? You should have just told the truth. And then you go through your phase where you like, okay, I'm gonna just tell them everything, put it all on the floor. I ain't gonna lie about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then that'll blow up in my face because, like I said, once again, they mistaking me and my pain that I'm exchanging because I'm in my head about whatever. Because, you know, like my man saying heat, you know, that just, it keep you sharp. You know what I'm saying? So I go through a lot. So that's really like and I don't mean this for y'all to take this in the wrong way, but that's like my punching bag. You know what I'm saying? So they'll mistake me exchanging my pain and for love. Like they thinking like
that at that moment that whatever you're giving them is like this nigga loves me, but
cause
it's
like
really
I don't
not.
want this to end. Like I had a great night with you.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? You smell good. You know.
They want
I'm
they want this again and again, and they
serious.
want all
So
to
you're
themselves.
the type of nigga that I would stay away from, cause nigga, I'll kill you.
Yeah, I'm the worst.
I'll
But
kill
I'm not. Look,
I'ma kill you.
Yeah, look, but I'm not the. Let me see that bottle. I'm not the bad guy on purpose. I'm not the bad guy on purpose. It's like I had a moment in my life where it wasn't too much sticking to my ribs. Like I just was like mean chicks randomly as I'm, you know what I'm saying, swerving through and combing through my, you know, my neck of the woods. You know what I'm saying?
So how long has it been you've been dating a young girl, or you've been seeing a young girl?
4 years.
4 years.
She 23. She's about to be 23, so like 4 years.
Okay. So this might be. No, you said it. You wasn't sure if.
It always start off rocky in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not the type of dude to tell no chick what to do. Like I don't tell them what to wear, where to go, who they can hang with. You know what I mean? Like I just see what they want to do to see what they would rather do.
Is she a good girl or is she an out there girl?
For the most
Did you
part,
meet her in the strip club?
nah. For the most part, she cool. But
Okay.
you know how people be having weird upbringings, and it kind of affect.
Yeah.
It kind of affect your programming because you can't blame them for what they wasn't taught correctly. But you know what I'm saying? When you grown, you just know certain things. You know, you supposed to know certain things just at a certain age. And, you know, it don't cost nothing to be a decent person. That be the whole thing I be trying to, like, push my envelope on. Like, you got to know how to still be a decent person through all this. Like, we going to have some ups and downs because I'm a ghetto rich nigga who, like I say, I ain't never had a job. I dropped out of school in, like, the 9th grade, so.
Now she's young. Does she want kids? Do you want more kids?
We got a child.
Oh, you guys. Oh, you got the 10-month. Okay,
Well,
never
we got a
mind. Never
child.
mind. Never mind. I take that. Shut up.
I ain't say,
I didn't hear that part. I didn't know it was with her. I thought it was a whole new.
You know, hey, it's all good. It's all good.
We
enough.
got
It's
a
all
child.
good.
Okay. All right. Wow.
I got Boldy.
Up close and
I got
personal.
Boldy, got him
with
going
Boldy
crazy.
James.
No, I'm serious. Like, I just be coolin', bro. Like, I remember one time, I'm in a room with a chick. I come out the room to the alarm of my car going off. So I made the chick go back in the room. Like, hold on. I knew something was wrong. A chick then crawled through my trunk, broke in my Challenger, because, you know, you could push the back seat down to get in the car. Climbed through the little hole of the Challenger.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
trunk.
the little middle compartment.
And my alarm going off. So when I walk up to my car, she's sitting in the car. So I had to pull off with her, drop her off in the hood, and come back and get the chick from the shit. But it was so much hassle in between, bro. Or like, nah, serious, like, my baby mama just, it was this other chick I was messing with. But I was keeping it mafia though. Like I wasn't really like overdoing it with the chick. Like I told the chick knew everything about me. It just like some random bullshit happened. But my baby mama just went and kicked the dough in, fought her. All type of crazy shit. Like I be going through some wild shit, bro. Like
Whoa.
yeah, for real.
Mm.
I be going through some wild shit, man.
Listen, sir. Okay, so what brings you to Lowell today? You got a show?
I got a show tonight.
Okay. You got a show with my nephew, Devo the Genius. Shout out to Devo the Genius.
Yeah,
How did
what
you
else?
guys link up?
You know, just through the music scene, like behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's common interest. You know what I'm saying?
Are you guys working on a project? Can we expect a project from you guys, or do you guys already have something, or something in the works?
Yeah, you know, we got a whole bunch of shit we gonna put together. It's gonna happen. Like I said, I gotta get back in the stool. It look like I rap a lot, but I don't rap as much as I supposed to. I be having, I just be having to live a little in between these. I be having to live in between this music, like.
Now you do. You gotta balance. You gotta have a balance.
Right. So how do you stay locked in creativity? I'm a little tipsy right now. I'm a little drizz, but how do you stay locked in creatively? I can't say the word. You know what I mean.
I just, like I said, I love the music. Whether I was gonna get paid for this or not, you know what I'm saying? I just always love the music, so I just try to take care of it when I make it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just my formula. I just, you know what I mean? I just try to attack the music like you know what I'm saying? Like I be wanting the beat to damn near talk back to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I need the beat to answer this shit I'm kicking, because, you know what I'm saying, the shit that's, you know, burning in the back of my brain. You know what I'm saying? This shit burning in the back of my motherfucking head out of my, you know what I'm saying?
So how is it working with Mass Appeal?
Shout out to Nas, shout out to
how
Peter.
working with legendary Nas, Mass Appeal. What they're doing right now with the music, man, is amazing. How they, you know, recreating these, not recreating, but working with legends and putting out.
I haven't worked with Mass Appeal in some years. I probably haven't worked with Mass Appeal since like 2016.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Due to some legal issues, you know what I'm saying? I was locked up and, you know what I'm saying? Me and Peter, we had a talk, and the talk really ain't go the way I would have wanted to hear a talk. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm locked up, but, you know, that was just a weird situation, so I don't know, you know what I'm saying? That's a conversation to be had, because I'm still on my gas.
Mm-hmm.
I just was probably moving a little mania at the time, so.
Nah, it wasn't a deal. It was more of a partnership, right?
Yeah, that's all that was, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just chose to, you know, go different ways.
Would you say you learned a lot from that situation?
Yeah, Nas and Peter taught me a lot. Like, they taught me just as much as I didn't learn from Alchemist, but on the other side of, like, business.
So how did you link up with Griselda, Westside Gunn and them?
Shout out to my brother Wes. I met him through Alchemist, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, me and the guys, we hit it off a little different. Like, you know, my real brothers. Like, I got love for all them niggas. Wes, Conway, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Butch. You know what I'm saying? All the guys, like, the whole Griselda, like I said, like, them my niggas, bro. Like, it ain't been nothing but love, like, since I met them guys. Like, I can't say nothing bad about them guys. Like, you know, they keep it real with me, so I don't know what's going on with whoever else they deal with, but, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everything been in good standing since I've been working with them guys, like, you know?
How did you connect with them, though? Like, what? Well, so it was Alchemist, and then was it like a certain concert, or was it like
Nah, it's okay. Right when Nipsey died, you know the brand Born and Raised.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Long live Sponto. He took me to a Conway concert. I met Conway first. You know what I'm saying? And then I met Benny, and I made a record with Benny.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wes invited me to New York to do a show with him and Rock Marciano.
Okay.
And after that show, you know what I'm saying, Wes let me come do a Griselda tour with them. So I was like opening up for a lot of the shows. And it wasn't even for no money, it just was like the opportunity.
Yep.
You know, so I went out there, rocked out, capitalized off them just giving me the platform. And like I say, like, you know, ever since then it's just been a brotherhood. Like we've been having motion, you know what I'm saying? They're my guys, and they done the fans and then they factor me into the equation of like what everything Griselda got going on, even though it's like I'm the unsigned hype of the whole, you know what I'm saying, team. But like I say, like that's like family at this point. Like they been around me, and I done got to know them well enough to where, like, you know, like I say, like, you know, them my real brothers. Like I got real love for them niggas.
So not only were you able to build relationships with them, right? You worked alongside Nas, right?
Mhm.
And then now you're at a show and you have Jay-Z come up to you
Mhm.
and say to you, your pen game is, what did he say? Your pen game was amazing or something like that?
You have an incredible
Pen
pen.
game.
He told me
So,
my pen was incredible.
and you're one of the artists that he was listening to at the time. He had you in rotation. How did that make you feel?
I always been one of the biggest Jay-Z fans, so for that to have happened in the moment that it happened in, it meant the world to me because, you know, that was the same night when Conway kicked it with Hov. He broke down, you know what I'm saying? And me, it was the same type of vibe when I seen Hov that night, because I had seen him the whole time backstage, but I was just sitting back ducked off. Like, I wasn't about to run up on dude, because, you know, I wouldn't want nobody to run up on me, you know what I'm saying? I don't be knowing the people, you know what I'm saying, weirdos or they fans. So, and he was with a couple real OG big homies, so nigga be done fucked around and backed out on you in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in this bitch chilling, you know what I'm saying? But I had got a little lightheaded because we was drinking a little bit. I don't drink a lot, but when I do, you know what I'm saying, I gotta eat correctly, and I don't think I had ate that day. And I had got a little drizz, you know what I'm saying? So we go back by the dressing room, and you know what I'm saying, big homie, he come from backstage, and he walk up to me from the backstage, and he tell me, like, Mr. Boldy James, you know what I'm saying, you have an incredible pen, you know? Like, your new shit, he like, you know, that's all I've been listening to. He like, you know? And he said a few words of encouragement, walked off, kicked with Rock Marcy, and they flicked up and took a picture. And you could see me and Chase Fetty in the background over there trying to figure out if that really just happened or not. It was like a surreal moment.
Shout out to Chase.
Yeah, it was
That's
a
dope,
real
man.
surreal moment. Cause, like I say, like, just like when Jadakiss walked up on me, you know, he hugged me tight, and you know what I'm saying, told me, you were incredible, baby. I say, damn. I didn't know if I was incredible or I was incredible. You know what I'm saying? Cause I liked it that movie. You know what I'm saying? So if he was calling me an incredible, I'm like, that's fire. You feel me? Kiss, like, that's, you feel me? But no, shout out to my nigga Jadakiss. Like, it was all love. I was with my son. You know what I'm saying? And you know, my son been going through a lot, so you know what I'm saying. That's a touchy feely subject right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, so all the love that a nigga get, you know what I'm saying, it should just be like.
I just feel like boys. I have a son, and he was all over the place when he was younger. He's in school now. He's away. I just feel like you gotta let boys be boys. You can tell them, you can teach them, you can do whatever the case may be, but they gotta go through it themselves.
You know how we was talking about signing up earlier?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta know what you signed up for. With them boys, the difference is now that cause I done raised like six young men, you know what I'm saying, to be men. But this is my child. You know what I'm saying? This my namesake. He got the same name as me. You know what I mean? He the fourth.
Different.
So this the what's going on when you raising boys is the part you didn't know that you signed up for. It's like, oh, I didn't know I signed up for this. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going through with my son right now. Like, it's a lot of shit that's like, it changed me as a person. What's going on right now? It's like
I felt that.
Yeah, that's kind of why, like, I think this been affecting my music too, cause parenthood is more important than this rap hood, right? So I gotta stay on top of this, cause this might get a little carried away at some point, cause I remember when I was his age, but the difference is I wasn't brainwashed by the internet. It's a whole different battle we fighting now. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's scary. The more urban kids, like, they fighting a real uphill battle right now. With the brainwash of the internet, it's like, it's corrupting the kids, and they got access to some shit we didn't at those ages. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's like this is different. Like, me watching this unfold, like I say, me trying to keep him out the way and keep him safe. Like, this is different. It's a different era for sure.
With that being said, right? So he's an artist. What artists would you give? I mean, what advice would you give to upcoming artists?
Just go with your gut feeling. Like, don't let nobody tell you something that they've never done. You know, if they ain't never did it, or they ain't never counted as far as you done counted, how can you listen to them tell you what type of risks or gambles to take with something that might pan out for you a little better than the risk they took? Because a lot of older people do things that's more like, you know, manuscripted for somebody else benefit, and we freelance a little more for more financial freedom. And it look crazy when you carving the idea out, but once it come to fruition, a lot of people like start deeming you as like some type of genius. So just trust your gut and bet on yourself. Shit, that's all I can tell you. That's what I do. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Bet on yourself.
So you do a lot of producer albums. You got one, you know, Nicholas Craven. Of course, you got Alchemist. You know, you got a lot of different producers you work with. So to independent artists that want to follow that similar path, just working with one producer and doing certain projects, how do you approach the business side of it? How are the splits? You know what I'm saying? If you want to get into that, like, how do you like negotiate that?
It's 50-50 on the writer and the producer. And then whoever scribbling on the album with me, they get paid out of my 50. So the producer get their 50.
Yep.
I get my 50, and everybody scribbling on a piece of art with me, they get paid out of my portion. So, you know, I'm still an independent artist.
Yep.
You know, I done had a Rock Nation situation with you know, us discussing like distribution and things of that nature. But as far as like ownership of, you know, my works and, you know what I'm saying, the shit that I got going on, yeah, we still independent, you know. So the breakdowns be the breakdowns. Y'all know the game, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, a lot of people, that's what we here to teach. A lot of people don't know the game, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was some valuable information right there.
Yeah.
So, when you started your career, when did you start actually learning how to monetize being a artist? And like, so before you started actually making money and coming into the positive, how much do you think you had to put in? Because it's different for every artist.
I
But
always knew, because you got to think about it. I never been signed for real. It always been partnerships and things of that nature.
But how do you even get to the level to even get
it's
be a
never
partnership?
me signing Bojack off as an artist or signing over the ownership of what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I own all my publishing. I own, you know what I'm saying, you know, Concrete Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And everything I put out, you know, it's coming back to me. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely money invested making these projects, but you know, it's to the point now where we actually in the clear and we making money now. You know what I'm saying? We done recouped. We been recouped. Now we making money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to, you know, just make better choices with this money I'm getting. That's what I've been on.
Because, you know, now you caught following, they seeing the Boldy James that's already you good now. Not you, I mean, of course you're still shouting for more, but you know, you're in the positive. You're making money now. You're on tours. You getting shows. You're getting features.
I'm rich. I'm like, you know.
So
you rich bitch.
Sorry,
I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm so sorry.
it's cool.
I'm sorry. I was trying to get the James in there. You know, Big James, Boldy James. I'm
they
sorry.
see the Boldy James now, but you know, I want to express to the independent artists, how do you even get to that level? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you need a team. Like, there's a lot of intricate things in this music business that people just overlook. You just think you can just get into a booth, rap, and now these days you can just upload it and you think that you good. You feel what I'm saying? There's marketing dollars,
music,
there's rollouts, there's all types of shit.
Music, merch, marketing. You know what I'm saying? Movies.
Movies, as far as your music getting into movies, like sing licensing, you talking about?
Just
or you talking
all that, like movies, music, merch, marketing. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit gonna get you the millions. You know what I'm saying? It's like a certain formula to, like, you know.
Are you into acting?
Nah, I don't really know how to act, but I'm gonna get into it because I always wanted to just make a movie about, like, my life story. You know what I'm saying? Because I got an ill life, so I would want to scribble on something like that one day. I would want to have somebody like direct me something crazy where I probably wouldn't have to play much of the role. I would let the actors do the acting shit, but I would definitely have a key role in it just to tie everything in and make it make sense. Just to be able to draw up like a crazy soundtrack up to it, you know. Just follow the whole blueprint. You know.
So when you just mentioned movies, you wasn't talking about being in a movie, you talking about getting your music in movies.
Nah, I was talking about actually like
being in it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would definitely make. I would pay I'm about to pay a bankroll to make a movie. Actually, you know what I'm saying?
I act, just so you know. I act.
Okay, well,
you come find me when you're ready. So do you look to get your music into like shows and movie and things like that?
Yeah, I got people that be shopping around for things of that nature, like, for sure.
Okay. And when you drop music, how do you drop your music? What's your strategy? You ain't got to tell us the whole strategy, but like, what
you gotta remember, like, shout out to Harry Fraud, shout out to V-Don, you know, shout out to Nicholas Craven, shout out to the Alchemist one more time, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Chemist.
Shout out to, I want to meet Al. That's who I want. I met everybody else.
Shout out to DJ Primo. Shout out to Static Selector. Shout out, you know, I work with the mob, you know what I'm saying? So this is understood with the guys I make music with, but it just seemed like maybe I don't be realizing I'm as lit as I am, and that's what my fans love about me. It's like I got this humble spirit about me when it's a lot going on that I probably supposed to be basking in the glory of it, but I'm so, like, from the ghetto for real that it's kind of hard to even believe this shit sometimes, and I get caught up in the hype of, like, how much I'm investing into my children, so I get lost in their life more so than in what I got going on. And about time I realized like everything that's in my favor and all I'm blessed about is like that's when they get the dawning on me, and it's like let me go to the studio and just try to speak on just where I'm at in life, or like, you know, and I can't always capture that like with my, I can't always write exactly what I'm trying to say, like I can't pinpoint real life, you know what I'm saying, to the exact T, but I be trying to do my damnedest, you know what I'm saying, cause you know, when I actually realize what's going on, I get inspired. So that's what write my raps is like, those moments. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, I go through a lot leading up to those moments. So once that do all soak in, then it's like, okay. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
So you say Chicago's like your second home. What's your connection with them, and why is that? Like, what's...
Shout out to the rec, you know what I'm saying? The cool kids. My cousin, he is originally from Mount Clemens, born on the east side of Detroit. You know, he went to school in Illinois, in Chicago. And I went out there with him because he had a studio in this, like, they had like a 2-3 bedroom type of apartment situation. Well, 2-3 bedrooms ain't no apartment. Whatever that's actually classified as, they was living in something like that, like some good living. And he had a studio in there, and I went out there for like 3-4 days. And we recorded 18 songs. And that's what started me and my love for Chicago, because my first project that I ever completed in its entirety, it was called the King James version. It was never released, but it was recorded in Chicago. And from that point, I always knew I wanted to make music, but from that point, it's like I started trying to carve my own identity out with music.
All right, so we're gonna wind this interview down. I got a couple of questions I'm gonna throw at you, right? What's the verse you're most proud of?
I can't answer that.
Okay. All right. Fine. Boldy.
I can't answer that.
What's the project you're most proud of? How about that?
I can't answer that one either. You got so many. A lot of them is all plus.
It was either Price of Tea, or my first chemistry set. Definitely my first Alchemist projects that got me even the attention, you know what I'm saying, I get to even push my envelope.
Okay. Bars or business?
Business.
Bars or beats?
Beats.
Consistency or clout?
Consistency.
Are major deals necessary or optional?
Optional.
Studio late nights or early mornings?
Late nights.
Studio or stage?
Stage.
First love, basketball or music?
Basketball.
All right. So my last question to you, Mr. James, is, with everything that you're going through, right? Mental health is a big deal to me.
Oh, I'm unhealthy.
Yeah, you didn't even let me finish the question. You didn't even let me finish the question.
Where the bottle at? Give me the bottle. Give me the bottle. I'm unhealthy.
What do you do? Like, what do you do? You're not healthy. You're not healthy.
I'm not healthy.
Do you meditate? Do you studio? Like, smoke?
Look, I drink codeine and promethazine. But it's not healthy.
Lord
so
Jesus.
I've been drinking liquor.
I've
been eating smooth. I've been drinking smoothies in the daytime. I've been eating beetroot and taking ginger and wellness shots, all this shit. But in the late night hour, I've been drinking a lot of Don Julio lately. I've been fucked up for real. Like,
I mean, but you got a lot of stuff going on, right? Your mind
no, it's the kids.
It's the
man.
Listen. I told you.
See, if you're gonna go down with anybody, you gotta go down with your kids fighting. If you're gonna go down with anybody swinging, it gotta be with the kids. And my kids, they some different type of children. My like I said, I got 3 biologicals.
Right.
My 2 oldest biologicals.
They just listen. Look at how you just did that.
My daughter is a rich girl, so for Christmas, she get Rick Owens.
Oh.
She already got a bust down gold Prezi. She get a gold diamond 25 pointer link. She gets denim tears leather jacket.
Oh damn! Can you be my daddy?
Hold
Shit.
on. We ain't done. Hair, lashes, toes and fingers for sure. You know, she get her little. She got all the little. What y'all call it? Your little girl care or what y'all call it?
Spot like our self care.
Whatever your self care.
Self-care.
Y'all get y'all. She got her self care together. So she got his lashes, his hair, his nails, his toes.
And
Okay.
listen, I could only imagine how much it costs for nails to get done out that way.
We not done yet. She got a brand new, the newest iPhone.
17.
Her well, my lady was mad at me, so I had to go in there and buy the phone cash. So she got the newest iPhone in the iPhone store, cash. We not done. She got some chrome hard leggings.
And this is just all for Christmas.
Her birthday the 23rd and Christmas, so
Oh,
I try not
so she's one of those
I try not to
babies.
split the bill on her because everybody else do.
Mm.
Everybody else only one or the other. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to. She know I'm the only one really gonna like go all out my way for her.
Do you think that's helping
she
her
my
or
only
hurting
daughter.
her?
It's helping her because
She knows not to settle.
nah, see, it's not just that. That too. That's a part of it. I show her how somebody that love her is supposed to treat her, and the bar is set so high that, cause I got a good daughter. Everybody always remind me of this. They like, you lucky Jamie, your daughter, cause everybody else's daughter fast. And I'm like, you know, and she always even tell me sometimes like, Dad, you ain't gotta worry about me. Like you gonna know when I'm trying to be grown. Like you gonna be the first to know. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't hide nothing from you. You know, like we got an open, honest relationship. So I'm saying that to say this. So I try to set the bar a little high so somebody would know who think they got my daughter in their good graces, that not only do they gotta treat her with the utmost respect, not only do they gotta respect her man, but they gotta have some game about themselves and some fucking money.
Listen, they gotta be 10 steps ahead of daddy.
She know this, like.
You gotta ask.
It's some fucking money because she don't need a guy for nothing. Like when she get to thinking for herself and she get to trying to being grown, I used to worry about the girls more so when they was younger because you got predators. But once they can protect themselves and they learn how to shoot them guns and they become dangerous and they, you know what I'm saying, got your teachings and a lot of your mannerisms, you know what I'm saying, you worry about the girls less when they get older, when they actually have a dad, than you do the boys. Because the boys will be to sent somebody else's daughter to their house pregnant. See, that's what you got to worry about, because my daughter knows she got a daddy. So we going to always figure us out. No matter what you go through, baby, daddy got you. I'm gonna always help you think through this shit. She knows she my world. You know what I'm saying? She my firstborn. She knows she my world.
Right.
My son is so reckless that's the one I'm worried about. I can't even. I gotta
Listen.
drink to this.
I'm gonna pray for you.
I'ma pray for
you
myself.
pray. You pray. You're a believer.
Jeez,
You don't get
I
on your
almost-
knees, but do you pause? Pause, nigga. But you're a believer. You believe. Don't look at me like that. But you're a believer. You pray to God. You believe in God and all that stuff.
Every day.
Okay, that's all that matters. As
Every
long as you
day.
continue
Every
to
day.
give it to God. Listen, that's all that matters.
Nah, he's smart kid. He just my child, so I know the shit he fighting in his mind, and then I know what he capable of. But I know the area we from and I raised him in. I know what can easily rub off on him, and probably what have rubbed off on him
Right.
through the years. So
That's what I was gonna say. Do you
No.
think he's seen too much, been around too much, listened
yeah,
to,
of
and then
course.
his dad? So
everybody
it's
else
like, nigga,
hid
you know who
their
my dad
kid.
is?
Everybody else in my neighborhood hid their kid from the truth, but me. I'm the only one my kid like, cause his mom older than me, right? So
Oh, you was
she
one of
already
those?
had some kids prior to mine. So I had to raise him. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, you know, these my first children, so it ain't no formula to this shit. I had a good example of what a father was. You know, I just had a bad example knowing how to go about choosing the type of women I need to deal with to make sure that like I don't gotta overdo my job. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What? All right, Frank. Go ahead with your question.
Another time, but my last question, man. I mean, forced to win story, man. When you're back up against that wall, you just had to make it happen, man. Like I gotta force this win, man. Like I gotta make this happen regardless, man. Whatever obstacles
That's
in
the
front
type
of you.
of just the type. Look, I always been like I got a competitive nature. I played ball growing up. I was the coldest in my neighborhood with the hoop rock. So when you got all these other niggas from these other neighborhoods and they just as talented, or like everybody bragging and boosting on, you know, what his specialty is or what he capable of on the hoop court, you know, I always managed to pull the win off, no matter what. So I know what it take to get the W. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like fame. Now with this rap shit, it's not like a big deal to me because, you know, I'm the type of nigga playing starting point guard at a sold-out basketball game where, you know, everybody came to see me for real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I always tell people, I always had like a pretty bitch and a jump shot. So the chicks don't really get to me. The fame don't really get to me. I just try to stay on my A game because I like nice things, and you know, I'm the one my kids look up to. So you know, I gotta set an example and precedence. You know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, with that being said, right? Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Force to Win podcast. We appreciate you for joining us tonight. Good
Yes,
luck
we
on your
do.
show tonight. Good luck on your show tonight. Great interview.
Yes, sir.
Right? Shout out to Turn for letting us use your studio. What is it, Wonka Studios? Shout out to Lavish Life Films behind the camera.
Yes, yes.
We appreciate you guys. This is a great start off to 2026.
Shout out to my guy Jamar Johnson. He's the one that linked this whole thing up. And shout out to my guy, you know, the producer out here doing this thing, man. So we signing off, man. Forced to win 2026.